I'm Christophe Kamel. I'm the CTO and co-founder of OKP4. I have more than 20 years of experience in software industry, and I'm an expert in cloud architecture and blockchain. And today I'm going to introduce you the element of architecture of the OKP4. Let's just recap what are the three pillars of the architecture. So the first pillar of the architecture is the ontology. The ontology is a way of representing and expressing the information within the blockchain. And for this, we are using some W3C standards like RDF, which is a framework for representing and expressing resources in a semantic level. The second pillar is the governance and is a fundamental aspect of the protocol, since it allows us to express and define the conditions and rules through which the resources are accessed in the protocol. It is based on a very old programming language named Prolog, which has been invented in the 70s, and which is a perfect fit to express the different rules we want to express in the protocol. And then we have the third pillar, which is the orchestration layer, which is based on the knowledge given by the ontology on one side and the respect of the rules defined by the governance on the other side, and which allows us to animate, coordinate, and orchestrate all the different resources based on a workflow. So now let's deep dive on the architecture of the protocol. So the protocol by itself, it's a layer one self-sovereign blockchain, which is based on the Cosmos SDK. The Cosmos SDK allows us several amazing features which can take benefit from, like the IBC, which allows us to connect to different existing blockchain in the ecosystem of Cosmos, which is nice. We also use the Cosmosm, which is a virtual machine for executing WebAssembly, and that we use for implementing and deploying the different smart contracts of the protocol. For instance, we have one smart contract for each different feature of the protocol, one for managing the ontology, one for managing the different governance rules, which are evaluated on chain, one for managing the different resources described and stored on chain. One specific aspect of the protocol is that we do not implement all the different features as smart contracts. For instance, the evaluation of the Prolog rules are implemented using a module, which allows us a lot of flexibility, which is not yet achievable through smart contracts using Cosmosm. So on top of the diagram, you will find the different resources, which are existing resources in the Web 2 or Web 3 area. And we are able to describe and reference in the blockchain using the different smart contracts. Once all the resources that we want to be used in the protocol are stored on the chain, we are now able to define a workflow which allows to describe very precisely how the different resources will be involved in the workflow. So for this, we have on the left different orchestration services which can be used by the protocol to achieve a particular workflow. On the right of the diagram, you will find different clients that are interconnected with the protocol and which allows to bring a lot of different features to the users. We have a portal through which we are able to catalog all the different resources and to interact with the protocol by launching workflows. We have also a different knowledge application we are able to exploit the different information stored on chain. And we have also different indexes services through which we are able to retrieve all the insights stored in the blockchain. So what can I say about the architecture? First, the architecture is totally open. So you can take almost anything already existing and you can integrate it into the protocol. The protocol by itself is very interoperable with existing Web 2 or Web 3 resources already existing or forthcoming technologies. The second thing about the architecture is its capability to bring existing Web 2 technologies directly into the blockchain. I'm thinking about verifiable credentials. I'm thinking about Prolog engine. I'm thinking about web semantic. Everything is already existing in the Web 2 world, but not in the blockchain and evaluated on chain. So I think it's very unique and a big challenge to have been able to achieve this kind of architecture. The third thing is beauty, because the complexity of the protocol is hidden by the architecture legacy. Mind-blowing.